you want to get your drill on? Let's get a drill on. I've taken the solar panels down from there so we can use them to power the start of the production. And we want gold. We very much want gold because we want to be able to build more solar panels. So we want to put a drill over here, and as you can see, a little bit difficult because of the spacing. The rocks are at I suppose one level up from the dirt, so all we need to do, we'll just pop in a little pillar. I'm sure this is going to be totally Usher approved. Pop down the drill, and the drill is going to need 3 power. We can easily do the 3 power. 1, 2, and we'll just put the solar panels directly on there. Yeah, to do that I'm going to need some more of these. That's in the way, but that's fine. We'll just put the other one on the end here. So, build a solar panel. 1, 2, 3. That should be you working at 100% efficiency. It knows how much ore is there in that block. It started with the copper, unfortunately. I was hoping it might start with gold, which was a little bit closer. If we scan here, we've got quite a lot of gold, quite a lot of copper. We're probably going to need another drill on the other side. But we'll worry about that in a moment because we want to process the materials. And the best way going to be to do that is going to have to be by taking this lump out here. Now, one thing to remember is if I could just stop pushing that button for the scan. Although these are now connected, they are essentially 2 separate grids. So we can build on this grid here, but we can't build across even this little silly little tiny gap here. It wouldn't really connect them together because they are separate grids. The only way you can transfer between them is via these tunnels, and we've got 2 types of tunnels. This is the harpoon connector, and if we look in here, we also have a docking station, and there's also an advanced one which actually has faster belts. And the docking station, this actually allows us to connect with the planets, same way as these harpoon connectors do, but they also allow us to dock with passing spaceships, or to summon a passing spaceship and have a astronaut join us. And we can do that a few times as long as we've got enough gold to pay for it. So for the moment then, let's produce ingots over here. So here's our smelter. There's our output. And I'm kind of okay actually with that position. That's sort of okay. Now you need 3 power. 2, 3. And we should probably put down some floor sections for the solar panels to sit on. Grab the solar panels. 1, 2, 3. So you're now running at 100% efficiency. And we just need to get our resources over here. Turn it around that way. And if we grab a lot of those, we should be able to go from here to here. These are going to feed into the smelter, which will probably become the smelter for the entire island, even though I've positioned it specifically for this one, but we're going to have another drill here in a minute. Are you now collecting gold? You are now collecting gold, but you're also collecting dirt. Now, dirt can't be processed in here, but they will still feed in. There we go. There's the dirt. Now this is an example of what I was saying before, where the system will kick out anything that it can't use. So they're now going to feed across here, and they are now waiting for us here. And the question now becomes, what do I do with these resources? Ideally, we want to feed them in here. And that is a very long way away. But we could feed them in here, potentially, to come back. But I'm just thinking I also need to worry about the dirt, because I don't really want the dirt to go feeding through the system. So let's grab a logic block, let's grab a pusher. Because we're running next to this, we could just put that there, and we want the dirt. Am I just looking straight past it? I am. There it is there. In you go. In you go. And now these resources should just run all the way down the side and into our constructor. Let's speed up time a little bit just to make it go by. Oh, there's all the gold bars. Nice. Dirt's being filtered properly. That's what we like. Bars have made it all the way to here. So our bottleneck at the moment here seems to be this conveyor. Because we are not able to output anywhere near as much as we are making. Hence the enormous quantities of copper plates. Holy crap. Let me grab the gold plates, because I have a requirement for those to become gold wire. And you have an enormous quantity of wire. Normal wire. Maybe I should turn that recipe off for the moment. How much wire are we still... yeah, that's more wire than I am ever going to need. I really don't think I'm going to run out of wire. But that is now our first and easy setup. Let's put a... you just seem to be attracted to the gold. I'm not going to complain about that, because that is a good thing for me. Let's just set another one of these up. So we're going to have to do the same thing again. Let's grab a pillar. So you should now be running. You are collecting dirt, and now you're collecting copper. Alright. Is there actually anything else down here that isn't? So this one is already finished. So I can actually dismantle this. We don't need that. And it goes into our recycling, so we don't need to worry too much about having the materials to make another one. And we can get rid of all of these, and because I have my pick selected, it's going to do odd things. Let's get rid of the pick, and we can just dismantle without problem. Now this machine, I don't think it's got enough range to grab these here. We'll end up with a little row here, but we'll just have to put another one in. Is that another rock? That is another rock. Get rid of that. That's really it. That is all you need to do to mine. There are a more advanced, or there are more advanced versions of mining available. We come in here, there are some, I just call them mines. So we've got giant drills, we've got regular drills, we've got mines. If we come in the tech tree, the advanced mining here, which requires scientists to do research. But before we do that, we need to grab a few other things. So let's grab chemistry, which oddly gives me gold deposits, but I'm already mining gold deposits. Let's go into dockings. This gives us our docking station. We go into hydration and human migration. And that gives us our basics. So we have a hibernation chamber, which allows the astronauts to sleep and rest. We can now call in astronauts at a dock, which we haven't built. And we can build a canteen and a dining stand. And we can use hydrotonics. Now, I'm going to cover all that in another video.